Stop trying harder. This is why it's failing. Let me tell you something that honestly embarrassed me to admit. There was a time when I was trying so hard. I forced myself to study longer, forced myself to wake up earlier, forced myself to be disciplined, and somehow, I was getting worse. I was more tired, more distracted, and weirdly, more lazy. Which made no sense, because everyone says the solution is simple: try harder. But what if trying harder is the exact thing ruining you? Because here's what nobody tells you. Your brain doesn't grow when you push it nonstop. It grows when you push it correctly. And once I understood this, everything changed. My focus improved. My memory improved. Even my motivation came back. Not because I became stronger, but because I became smarter about how my brain actually works. And you can too. Let's start with the biggest mistake most students make. They treat their brain like a machine. Wake up. Force it to work. Ignore the fatigue. Keep pushing. But your brain isn't a machine. It's more like a muscle. And muscles don't grow when you destroy them every day. They grow when you stress them. And then recover. This is where most people fail. They study for 6 hours straight, but learn less than someone who studied 2 focused hours, because their brain was exhausted. And an exhausted brain doesn't grow. It survives. Big difference. I learned this the hard way. I used to sit at my desk all day, but half the time, I was just staring at the screen, reading the same line. Again, and again, and again. Not because I was lazy, but because my brain was full, and it couldn't absorb anything else. That's when I realized something scary. More time doesn't equal more growth. Better conditions do. So the first thing that actually increased my brain's power wasn't studying harder. It was sleeping more. I know, it sounds boring, but this is where the real magic happens. When you sleep, your brain literally reorganizes what you learned. It strengthens connections, improves memory, and clears mental fatigue. This is why you understand things faster the next day. Not because you studied more, but because your brain had time to grow. If you're sleeping 5 to 6 hours, you're sabotaging yourself, not improving yourself. Protect your sleep like it's part of studying. Because it is. But sleep was just the beginning. The next thing changed everything even faster. And it felt completely unrelated. Exercise. I didn't start exercising to look better. I started because I was tired of feeling mentally slow. And within a few weeks, my focus improved. I could study longer, think clearer, and remember more. Here's why. Exercise increases blood flow to your brain. More oxygen, more nutrients, more growth. Especially in the part responsible for memory and learning. You don't need a crazy routine. Even 15 to 20 minutes. Walking, push-ups, stretching. It wakes your brain up. You don't realize how foggy your mind is until it clears. And once it clears, you don't want to go back. But here's the part nobody talks about. This one is uncomfortable because it forces you to face the truth. Your brain grows when you struggle, not when things are easy, but also not when things are impossible. There's a sweet spot where it feels hard, but doable. That's where growth lives. Most students avoid this zone. They either stay in their comfort zone or jump into overload. Both stop brain growth. Real growth happens when you challenge yourself slightly beyond your current level. For example, instead of rereading notes, test yourself. Instead of watching another explanation video, try solving the problem first, even if you fail. Especially if you fail. Because failure tells your brain, this matters. Adapt, and it does. This is how your brain literally becomes stronger. But there's one more mistake. And this one almost destroyed my motivation completely. I thought my problem was laziness, but it wasn't. It was overload. Too many tasks, too many expectations, too much pressure. Your brain isn't designed to hold everything at once. When it feels overwhelmed, it shuts down. That's when procrastination happens. Not because you're weak, because your brain is protecting you. So instead of forcing myself to do everything, I started doing one thing, just one. One small task. And something strange happened. My brain stopped resisting because it didn't feel threatened anymore. And once I started, momentum took over. This is how real productivity feels, not forced, but natural. Now here's the truth you need to hear. Your brain isn't broken, it's undertrained, underslept, and overwhelmed. Trying harder won't fix that. Training smarter will. Sleep enough, move your body, challenge yourself correctly, reduce overload, and give your brain space to grow. Because your brain is not fixed, it's changing every day. The question is, are you helping it grow or suffocating it with pressure? You don't need to become a different person overnight. Just start with one change. Tonight, sleep earlier. Tomorrow, move your body. Then, do one focused task, not 10. One. And watch what happens. Because this version of you, the focused one, the sharp one, the disciplined one, it's already inside you. It just needs the right conditions to come out. So stop trying harder, start trying smarter, and let's level up together.